Aloha kako. My name is Kawai Rodrigues, and I'm in Olowalu Valley. I've been raised here all my life. I am part of the Olowalu family, which are linear descendants in perpetuity, meaning we've been around for a long time. My mom, Kamaile Olihau, Kauhui, was named after this mountain to my right called Lihaula. And Lihaula is just above the planned toxic dump site. To my left is Olowalu, which borders the left side of Hawaiian Valley. So this is beautiful Kapaiki. The makani, as you can see, if you look at the coconut trees, is beginning to blow. But what people don't realize is the makani, or the wind, always blows in Olowalu. Lahaina is not blowing right now. KA is not blowing right now. So when you try to put a toxic dump site there, a lot of the ashes or debris will be finding its way to our precious reefs. You know, the Hawaiians believe in the aina as a part of their culture heritage. And the aina is so important. This here is our imu pit, which we used to have our pig put in the imu here. The soil is so precious to the Hawaiians. Now you want to put a dump site nearby? A dump site is only 600 feet from the ocean. Guarantees it'll leach into the ocean and desecrate our Hawaiian sites. So, this place called Kapaiki used to be a place of where the Hawaiian royalty used to come over during the summer. It's right where my mom's house is, right behind. And in front of it was a fish pond, which has been covered over by the state of Hawaii. That was used to be a sacred site also too. So Olowalu, which is a pu'unua, which is a place of refuge for people to come and to enjoy and to be safe. And bringing in a toxic dump site is not an option. Definitely not an option. Not a temporary option, and of course, obviously not a permanent option over here. You know, as I mentioned, my mom was named after the mountain Lihau, which is above the site. And she told me stories that it never used to be arid before. Lihau, she was named Kamaile Olihau, and in those valleys over there, or the pocket in the valleys below the mountain, there were red ohia trees, lehua trees, there were numerous maile vines, and she was named after that. And then once in a while, the sun would shine on the red ohia trees, red lehua blossoms, and would fleck on Hikili Bay over there. So that's how abundant it was. Some of the sites above there, the pu'u cones, there must have been agriculture terraces over there. People doing agriculture. Heiau sites. There's even stories that I heard that to my left, in Ukamahame, there's rock formations there, used as a navigation tool. But the other rock formation was above in one of those cinder cones. So they would pinpoint that the canoes coming from southern Polynesia would know where to come in safely into Olowalu. So in the early 60s, they decided to desecrate the cinder mound by doing some demolition and using the cinder to build Kalapali. So we know for a fact that there were some heiaus out there. There are some cultural significance out there, and this must be stopped. The state of Hawaii, I believe, has never done an archaeological survey out there, or they're behind schedule, and they're probably decades behind doing a complete archaeological survey for all of Hawaii. So we cannot proceed with putting in a dump site and desecrating that land until all avenues are looked at. But as of right now, I think it's premature to even have a temporary site on the pu'u cinder cones. In the Hawaiian culture, cinder cones or pu'us were considered Pele's ovaries. Pu'u Kelia, petroglyphs. A lot of history over there, a lot of archaeological sites. There must have been other, and stories have confirmed that there were archaeological sites on this one site that you're planning to put the toxic dump sites. As I mentioned, pu'u cinder cones have a history. Mauna Kea, there's cinder cones in Mauna Kea, cinder cones up in Haleakala. And we didn't like it when they were doing some work up there. So anyway, as an Olowalu resident and a Lineal descendant, I am strongly opposed to any work as far as any temporary site or permanent site. And then I ask that it be stopped immediately. I've been surprised that a lot of the Hawaiian organizations have not getting involved. I have sent letters to the Native Hawaiian Legal Corporation to do some legal actions, some injunctions to stop this right away. But I guess it's an ongoing process. And I'm very concerned because, like I said, Olowalu has the wind. Right over here, the state of Hawaii has required me to dispose of my cesspool because cesspools have shown to leach. And my cesspool is about 200 feet from the ocean, so I've started a septic system. So Ellen shows that dump site up in the Olowalu pool will eventually seep into our precious reef system. And that I have shown that we have several aquifers that's running either on the side of it or underneath it. You know, my grandmother once told me a story that right under that cinder cone is subterranean waterways that run from Mauka to Makai to the beach right in front, near the surfing beach. And she said that once in a while the Hawaiian mo'os used to come down and go to the beach, and they used to go back up into the mountains. As a kid, we used to go surf over there, and then we used to go body surfing that spot right in front of the area they're talking about. And then as we were wading in the water, we used to feel the cold water springs coming up to our feet. We could feel it, and we know already it's coming from the mountain. So imagine all that dioxins leaching into the cinder pit and destroying our precious reef and our beautiful ocean. Mahalo for your time. I'm Kawai Rodrigues, Olowalu Kupuna. Mahalo.